Alright, so we're going to give people a couple of minutes to hop in the stream or whatever have you. Usually takes a few, but in the meantime, we can chat amongst ourselves. Not that there's much to chat about, since we've been chatting for the last 5 or 10 minutes now at this point.
Let's chat about me eating this banana.
I don't want to chat about you eating any fruit or vegetable or anything of the like.
I opened the banana, it's all like moldy inside. I don't want to eat it anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat it either. Hey, Dockman Lod Gaming. How's it going? Just waiting for the stream to go ahead and start updating or whatever, and then we'll get started. Let's see here. YouTube is being evil today. They don't update my statistics without me refreshing the page. It's horrible. It's like I get opted into every beta program ever and it always breaks. Never fails. See, now it shows that I have like 4 people online on Restream, but then like I go into YouTube and it shows like 0 people at the moment, which is hilarious. And there, YouTube just updated. Now it says 4 people. It's stupid. Why can't you log into 9B? Like there should be no... Have you tried with the vanilla client? Like, there's no IP bans or any regular bans. I'd be confused as to why you can't log in. Also, what version are you running?
Hey JJ, you remember McNeil got salty at you?
Yeah. I remember.
A new like future user like just bought the client and he was asking a couple questions and McNeil started getting mad at him and I just started dying.
Yeah, like for no reason he goes off on me. That was hilarious. I mean, whatever, dude. Like, you've got nothing better to do than to go off on somebody who's chatting. You don't have to answer me. Like, it's not a requirement. And is what it is. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. Alright.
Vote kick corrupted greed.
Yeah, no. What message are you getting, Dockman Lod? Like, I'd be interested to see that. Maybe after the stream we can try to figure it out or whatever in Discord. But anyway, let's go ahead and kick off this week's stream. Greed, did I send you a copy of stream notes for this week?
The stream notes?
Yep. No, you weren't invited. Why did I not invite you?
Lol noob. You
Yep.
haven't been invited to streaming prep Discord?
Yeah, I don't know why he never got invited. We shall fix this.
Easy.
Well, like, he's on half the streams I do. Like, he should have been invited by now. Alright, so... on there you'll find a Google Doc, basically for every week that we do. I kind of come up with some notes for what we're going to talk about. That's not to say that we don't talk about other things, because it's a conversation. It always is. And every week I always do something different. Usually some stuff that came from the news or something interesting, something related to like 9B or 4B or anything like that, and then like other interesting things that happened this week. Anyway, we're going to get into it. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and log into the server, and then the first topic I want to talk about this week is 4B voted, and as part of that vote, they opted to go ahead and set up TPA on the server. So with that in mind, they went ahead and voted to have it be 1 TPA per 24 hours. Which I think is a fair like assessment for how it should be if we were going to implement it at all on 4B. Like some people had voted for just allowing TPA no matter what. I didn't necessarily agree with that, but you know, enough people that it was worth considering. But once per 24 hours seems to have won out, and with that, basically when you log on, you can request that somebody TPs to you once, and then you can TP to somebody else once during that time period, and then it just resets.
I see we're practicing communism.
Yes.
So it's one. If you accept a request, it counts for your 24 hours, or
No, you get one of each. So if you request somebody TPs to you, then they get to TP. If you TP to somebody else or request to TP to somebody else, then you get the ability to go to them. So basically, there can be 2 teleports, person A to person B and person B to person A or whatever have you, in a 24-hour time period. So it's interesting. I fiddled around with that, and I fiddled around with mob spawn rates on there as well. So mob spawn rates went to quite a bit higher. Which brings me to my next topic of the week. 9B got considerably higher mob spawn rates, mostly due to the fact that the population online is 10 or 15 or so at any given time. Who is P_P, by the way, in the voice chat?
that's false green.
Okay. Do we want to enable his chat? His voice?
You can
I'm
always
not,
hear
like,
the band in the background if you do it, though.
I mean, I can. So.
Oh, it's Bezo.
Hey, look, it's a Bezo.
Unmute.
And I'm going to unmute both of them. They both have to click their unmute on their side in order to get through. But they should be good to go for push to talk. But yeah, this week on 9B at the base, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward's house got built. All 3 are awesome. I particularly like the pineapple personally, but Squidward's house is also nice. So, they turned out a lot better than I thought they would, to be honest. But for the purposes of mob spawning on 9B, I basically cranked it up to about 10 times what it was before, as far as total mobs. So hopefully we'll see some players be able to get more slime and be able to go ahead and set up other activities such as mob grinders in a more efficient manner now, which is something that we kind of lost when we had a lot more players. So it's kind of nice to bring that back. Yeah, well. Anyway, so 4B also kind of got part of that patch. They didn't get nearly as many mob spawns as 9B did, total numbers wise, and that's because I wanted to test each config independently. It's nice having another server. Enough people that it actually matters. Like, they had 9 people on earlier today. 9 actual people, not 9 bots. So, I mean... No, I've chatted with a few of the people who play on 4B. Is what it is. Server-wise, the total cost for running 4B is like 1/10 of what 9B runs. So, I mean, it's not too bad. They haven't grown their server size to 9B proportions in a couple of weeks. So, but oh, that's right. I forgot to check out the tower over here, which is also new. Well, new-ish. It got completed this week.
Right, there you go, Bezo.
Oh, thank you so much. Alright, that's good.
Requesting ban Jot.
Yes, please.
Press F1.
What perms did you give him, by the way? Sorry, I can't fiddle with it too much while I'm on stream.
What's it called? I gave voice activity because he said he was on mobile and couldn't use push
Let me reconnect. Let me reconnect real quick. Hold on.
If he's on mobile, he should be able to use push to talk.
Depends on what phone or some sort of like.
Nokia.
The unbrickable phone. Because it's already a brick. No, but the towers come out pretty nice. I like it. Adds some aesthetic feel to the dragon.
Come over to PragerU's statue. It's hot.
I don't think it's finished yet, is it? Yeah, I think he got auto-remuted as soon as he left and rejoined, by the way.
I'm not using push to talk. Give me voice activity. It says.
Yeah, well...
Push to talk is...
Push to talk is for losers? No.
Can we kill these sheep? I'm getting like 2 frames.
What sheep?
Get a better computer.
Oh.
If that's not nice, I don't have a graphics card on me right now.
I mean, I'm streaming, and I'm getting 50. So.
Do you have a graphics card?
Yes. Like I said, get a better computer.
Oh, yeah, shot.
By the way, I finally got a statue in the base, which is cool.
Yeah, Nimble came.
Yep, Nimble arrived. He built me a statue. It's got the red eyes. That's all I care about. The hands are a bit weird, but is what it is. Nice sweater, buddy. Nice sweater. PragerU's got an amazing sweater. That's all I gotta say.
I have the superior skin because I'm white.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Jot.
Oh yeah, yesterday I accidentally burned down Bezos' forest, but because I was trying to burn the hay bales.
Stop burning things.
Why were you trying to burn the hay bales?
Stop trying to burn things.
I'm gonna remove these jack-o'-lanterns in like 4 days.
Don't do
right
that.
After.
Don't do that. Leave them up till like December and then replace them with something green and glowy. Whatever
That's
is.
more like it.
Terracotta.
Slime blocks. There we go. Put it.
I call
That's
gay. We should make a giant. Like,
You need green and red wool, and then you just alternate them.
we should have like a holiday.
Or
section.
yeah.
Bezo says I refuse. Okay, fine. I'll give Bezo voice activity, but if it's like what's it called? If he has too much background noise, then I'll just
Mute him again. Put him back on push to talk.
Easy.
Both. Anyway,
When do I ever have too much background?
I mean,
She doesn't.
Citation needed.
I mean,
Cite
the
your
worst you
sources.
have is bad connection, which happens occasionally.
Emily
Oh no, I've
format.
got great.
See, look, mobs.
I just gotta.
This
leave
one's
in
got a
30
shovel, an
I gotta
enchanted
leave in 30
shovel.
minutes. I gotta party. I actually have a social life. So.
What? Don't lie to us.
whoa, turtle on push to talk in 2017.
Oh, so you like my bikini bottom builds?
I like it quite a lot. I think it adds character to our base.
I know. I'm
Eat
trying
the
to add some
Krusty
unique
Krab.
stuff. I wanted to add a subway, but it's too complicated. So
I
might
take
hold
off
that
my armor for 2 seconds and like 3 zombies start attacking me.
I know,
My
it's
plan.
fantastic, isn't it?
I plan on making a hedge mage, like a labyrinth of sorts, and then I also plan on making one of these little houses like the green one, but in different
Oh,
colors.
shit.
Be prepared for somebody to burn down your hedge mage.
Just don't put any hay bales around it. 'Cause
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to break them. He doesn't know how to manually break them.
Yeah, I would
What have you done?
I would suggest making your maze out of
Green!
fire.
Green, there's
Oh,
so
no.
many! Holy shit!
Oh, the zombies?
Oh my god!
Oh,
There's
we have a
actually so
situation.
many!
Yeah, I turned the mob spawns way up this month.
Oh no!
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I turned the mob spawns to like 10
Yeah,
times
wait,
what they
don't
were
kill him,
before.
Don't kill him.
Finally,
Think like a
jeez,
Congo line.
Yeah, there's hardly any mobs.
Okay, come over here. Come look at all the mobs, man.
Where are you?
Eastern side of the base by the field.
This is
Oh,
beautiful.
okay. Hold on,
Like this is a lot of mobs.
Once in a lifetime. I thought I'd never see the day.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is 9B now, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it'll spawn up to 700 mobs per person, by the way.
Greed, you're getting beaten. Let me help you.
With the amount of people at the base, like, it actually makes our streetlights useful.
Finally, the streetlights are useful.
I actually fixed those the other day. I made them into stone. I made them taller.
We can finally say the 4th incursion was that meme base.
They don't. The streetlights don't look so cluttered now, and they actually are taller. Look, they look more like streetlights.
There we go.
Clown down.
Yeah, I'm actually happy with how the mob spawn rates turned out. They
No, this is what happened. We were by the wheat field over there. We were by the wheat field over there. I'm like, I take my armor off for 2 seconds and zombies start attacking me. Then Greed comes up and starts hitting me. Like 17 zombies spawn and just like start chasing us.
Yup. It'll do that. So the system has a couple of different detection measures for like what the TPS is at, and it will actually spawn more mobs up to about the limit of what the server can handle at this point, which is kind of cool. It actually means we're a lot closer to hardcore mode.
Great.
Hurry up, I'm gonna go get the laundry.
Ooh.
If you want to stream out Fit, this isn't the actual Fit, there's a comment in chat that says, tell stream chat my 9090 alt's name. Yeah, if Fit wants to hop on here and scream it out, let him do so. But,
Wait, oh yeah, never mind.
but I'm not going to do it.
Tell FitMG to join the call.
Right? He's welcome to join. I'll even give him the YouTuber rank.
I have a lot of choice words.
I'll even give him the YouTuber rank. And then
I mean, I used to play on 2B, so I have a lot of beef against Valkyrie.
yeah, well, like,
Lol.
the big problem that I have with Fit at the moment is the fact that he's not on 9B at this point. Like, he should be on 9B at this point.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Well, he just seems to always take house's side with everything, and it's very bad for ensuring the future of 2B. Like, eventually people are going to get tired of that queue. And
Implying you know his true intention. I mean, he's obviously just trying to make money.
I mean, yeah,
Hard to see.
like, I get it. You want to make money or whatever have you, but
Ooh, I found a zombie in iron armor.
yeah, you're going to find zombies in all kinds of armor.
Yeah, there's like several mobs where I'm running. This is kind of starting over.
Anyway, I did actually manage to clear out like the first layer and a half of water out here on the drain. Still needs
Hey,
a lot of work.
Did you see what I added to the map?
No, I didn't.
Right above your drain, go look on the map.
Where's the map? I'm sorry.
It's behind the message board.
Okay. Let me see if I can get over there without too much hassle. Alright, let's check this out. I know that there was a bunch of stuff added, but...
Oh no, Jot saw it and got rid of it. I wrote Jot is raging above there, but I guess he got rid of it.
Ow, skeleton.
Yeah.
Man, look at these
Oh,
beacons.
hey, but
doing
did you
their
look at the
job.
message board on the other side? Look at the, I put a title of it.
No, I
On the other side
didn't.
of- Come on the other side of the message board.
Alright. What
At the very
we got?
top.
I can't even read that from here. I'm blind,
yeah.
folks. I'm blind. I'm old in my old age. Meme base.
I thought I put our chords on there.
Nice, nice. I like the addition of the chords, man.
Yeah. It really
Guys,
is.
we have a problem.
Show the chords off.
Chords were just leaked.
I kind of just beamed. Wait, what?
Whoa.
Yep, Bazo Passan just leaked the chords.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Alright. Alright, time to pull out my TND.
No. Yeah, I think they were out at 30 mil, 30 mil.
29 point something mil, but still. 29.9 mil, but yeah.
Yeah.
They're leaked. It's going to take people a while to get here. Hey, Jot, what are you doing?
Those are some.
We will send you back to spawn, sir. You will have to walk back out here again.
Hey, don't bring that up. Don't bring that up.
I have a pool set, so you can't do anything.
Uh-huh.
Go take, just...
Yeah, we'll just get Greed to hunt it out. He's really good at doing that.
It's like 5k from here. It's in the nether also.
Hey, Greed will find a way.
I set a pearl in the nether.
I like the fact that the largest structure on here that's recognizable is your Israeli town.
Oh yeah.
It's really interesting.
It's
We gotta put
just
village
two.
in it. Well, it was originally going to be Dust 2, but then
yeah.
I didn't have enough room by your statue, so I just turned it into a village.
I like the dragon as well.
That's pretty much just Schematica in.
Okay, I'm gonna burn
It was
all
at
these.
2 other bases.
I know, but it looks nice, if nothing
we
else.
we should put some sheep in the village. You know what I mean?
Sheep incursion.
Put some sheep in the village with the
So,
villagers.
what is going on down in the, like, midsection over here where it's just nothing but, like, stone or whatever have you? There's, like, a hole forming. Right about where my sword would be.
The Fit MC is fake. That's a fake Fit MC.
Like this right here.
Yeah. Like, what's going on there?
Like someone's building like a sort of arena, but it's like not been touched for a while.
Okay. It just looks bad on the map, you know?
Oh yeah, that's Matt. So Matt's making like some sort of tower castle thing.
Gotcha. I'm excited to see the drain when it's done.
Jot Turtle says to unignore him.
Anyway, I'm excited for the drain when it's done. I think I'm going to connect the bridge over this way to, like, way out here to another portal. But we'll see.
I'm making some nice little apartment houses right now. Out by Bikini Bottom.
Also, this has gotten a lot of work done on it. It's getting close to completion, isn't it? Like, not the inside, but the outside is getting close to completion. The factory.
Oh, FitMC
Guys, Fit
joined.
MC joined.
Wait, what has a lot of work on it? What were you saying?
Totally legit.
The factory that you guys have been working on.
Oh yeah, Greed's factory.
All right, I'm gonna have to verify this now. What's the number on this account? 80,
Yeah, about that.
8371.
Sign on my books.
That's nowhere close to. No, it's actually the real one. Let's give him
Yeah, that's not the real
Let's
one.
give them all.
That isn't even close to the real one.
Well, Fit just joined the game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
Give 'em a
Nope.
now.
Nope. Get wrecked.
You've been
Fit
flying
MC
for
hates
too
you
long.
now. He's gonna adopt you. Come to
You've been
your house
flying
and
for a
rape you.
while. See that bird?
Turtle just started.
They're, yeah, literally not Fit MC, guys.
He's gonna fit
Oh
MC.
wow.
He's calling up the
Such
real
a-
Fit MC
Not-
right now.
Not the real Fit.
Expected it.
Not the real Fit.
That's Fit MC's a little better.
Besides, if Fit cared, my phone would ring.
Oh really?
I'm sure he could figure out how to get my phone number.
Fit MC, call him up now.
Turtle just started messaging.
Do you want to know why I know he could get my phone number?
What?
Oh
'Cause-
my god.
Fit MC joined the game.
Let me unmute Fit MC.
Don't
Let him
unmute
talk.
Fit MC. We will all regret it.
You
Fit
should
MC.
clickbait this title. You should clickbait this title. We got a call from Fit MC. This is the title.
Yeah, you should honestly clickbait this video.
I am not going to clickbait this video.
Quick, cut off
Do
this
it.
app.
You get extra.
In
views.
fact, this entire section of the stream is probably going the way of the dodo.
This
No,
should
what
be
you need
the
to do is just
section
snap this
of
podcast
the-
all together and just cut up like our audio with like audio from Fit's videos and just say you called us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really work. I do want to say thanks to everybody who's currently in the stream. I don't think we've had this many people in a while, so it's kind of nice. between YouTube and Twitch, I'm currently reporting 14 people on, so it's pretty awesome.
Reported.
Okay, but through the entire video, like, we've had this since the beginning, like 14 people on. That's
Nice.
a lot for
Dedication.
us. Oh, no, never mind. Like 7 people just dropped off.
Yeah, they all got.
The second I started talking about it, like, if you notice the subscriber number and make a comment to it, or the view number, immediately they vacate.
Turns off all bots. Turns off all bots.
Exactly.
Those were bots the whole time. Those are dedicated fans.
Who used to say I'm not a bot?
You are a bot. You're a bot programmed by me. Like who else would be like enemies with me?
Why will you not love me? I am your creation.
I cannot love you. I am a bot.
It's like modern day Pinocchio.
Alright, so on to other topics, because I actually had things I wanted to talk about this week. And, well, we're already 26 minutes in, and all we've talked about is nothing.
Yeah, we have.
I was technically not here for the first 6 minutes. So.
We talked about a lot of stuff.
Alright, so, Amazon delivered 65 pounds of pot to a couple.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd report that if it suddenly showed up at my house. But they called the police and, like, reported it. Apparently they were in fear that somebody would come by their house and, like, kill them or something.
What do you think they'll do with it?
Like...
That's like randomly finding $1 million and it's like some gang member is gonna hunt you down.
I don't think that's how that works, though.
Isn't that the plot of Taken?
Yeah, pretty much is the plot, yeah.
It's funny to me because, like, if I found 65 pounds of pot and it was good pot, I wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah, you would hide that for a long time.
Yeah,
Or just sell it.
possibly both. It really depends on how likely I thought it was to get caught with it, but, you know. I can't... So they're thinking that it was a third-party shipper or whatever that shipped it out. So it wasn't actually Amazon that shipped it out, but still. That's a lot. Anyway, on to what they actually ordered. They ordered 3 storage bins from Amazon or whatever. You know, the plastic kind you can get at Walmart for like $8 or whatever.
You're obviously too lazy to go to Walmart.
Well, yeah, because they're like $26 on Amazon. So they paid an obscene price for these things because they're lazy to go to Walmart or wherever. Like like even sporting goods stores sell them. So like if you don't like Walmart, go to like anywhere else. Anyway, so they ordered these things and they get delivered with completely filled to the brim with pot each, which is kind of funny because like whoever was planning this. Somewhere out there's somebody who is expecting 65 pounds of pot to arrive on their door. And they're really pissed about the fact that they didn't get their pot. Anyway. On to, like, YouTube news. Apparently, PragerU is suing YouTube. They're saying that YouTube censors them. And all I can say is, did you think that maybe just people don't want to watch your videos?
Exactly.
Like PragerU is probably on my, like, how biased can we get list. They're entirely conservative. They have no other viewpoint. I find myself to be very middle of the road politically speaking. So, like, I'll watch their videos, but I'll also watch the other end of the spectrum as well. So, but when you look at, like, their videos are doing very well on YouTube. But their claim is basically that they're speaking on a public forum and YouTube's algorithm is demonetizing all of their videos just because they're conservative-based videos. And their secondary argument is that YouTube is deprioritizing their videos so nobody watches them. The problem I have with that theory is that, like, all of their videos have several 100,000 views or whatever have you. If YouTube wanted them gone, all they'd have to do is change one number in their algorithm or whatever have you, and poof, suddenly nobody watches any PragerU videos. Like, nobody gets any notifications for it. No new videos show up on PragerU's channel. You know, none of the videos show up in the suggested window or whatever have you. But obviously that's not happening. Like, even though I don't watch many of their videos, I constantly get bombarded with their videos in my recommended list.
Alright, later, guys.
Later, Bezo. Bezo. Whatever. Bezo.
I'll talk about YouTube again.
But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think it's hilarious that they're bothering to sue for this. They're just going to lose.
I think people should stop talking about YouTube and actually get a job.
People should stop talking about YouTube. People like me actually have a job. So.
There's no point to talk about it.
So we'll put them on push to talk. And we'll go from there. We'll see how horrible it is. If there's loud screeching, I apologize in advance.
I hate push to talk.
That would be fun.
Everyone hates push to talk.
Nobody likes it. I forget what the button is half the time.
But the reason I do push to talk is to reduce background noise.
Do you hear my garage door?
Oh my god.
Anyway, his internet is crappy apparently.
Whose?
Phase Games.
Phase came, he's on you today.
Yeah, he's everything he said this far.
I was full green.
Phase, you're gonna let him do that?
So, in other gaming news of sorts, this week they're apparently coming out with 780 Ti, or 1070 Ti, sorry, from NVIDIA.
It's like a news show, honestly.
It does, doesn't it? That's kind of the point.
Yeah, that's okay. Not even a podcast, okay?
Yeah, I'm aiming towards a podcast, but
Alright.
like, this was always intended to be a podcast.
Go on.
So I've been thinking for a while about upgrading to a 1080 Ti or whatever have you, and I'd heard that they were going to be launching 1070 Ti's, which were supposed to have like 19 of the 20 threads opened up or whatever on the actual chips. So they were supposed to be just a hair down from the 1080 Ti's or whatever have you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so or just a hair down from the 1080s, not the 1080 Ti's. Anyway, the 1080 Ti's are like $700 due to all of that mining activity that's going on, which is just crazy. I don't like. I make decent money, and $799 for a graphics card makes me stop and think, do I really need this? Like, oof. How's it going, Max Smith? So like the 1070 Ti's were supposed to be like a step down from that. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the dislikes.
Turtle dislike botted it.
Lazy boy.
What are we at for dislikes at this point? Anybody want to give me a number? 7?
I can't read
Awesome.
numbers.
7 dislikes, nice. So like the 1070 Ti's were supposed to be a step down from the 1080s or whatever have you, and the 1080s are running like $499. My price limit for a graphics card is usually about $300, give or take. So I was hoping that with the 1070 Ti's coming out that they'd be in the $300 range, but no, they're like $499, just like the 1080s. Why would anyone buy a 1070 Ti over a 1080? Like, there's just no reason. By the way, are we ever going to finish this Happy Halloween sign?
Oh, it's like,
No.
thought there's like an initial happy H.
Happy H with a period.
Just making that alone took 2 stacks of jack-o'-lanterns.
So, finish the rest.
Halloween would take maybe like 2.5 stacks. I can get torches and make them. Okay.
You got nothing better to do with pumpkins anyway.
Yeah.
So what's with the buildings over on this side that I guess are being built? Anybody know?
I have no clue what this is.
They're just beside the factory or whatever.
Yeah. For the factory, Sayotos thought I schematiced it until he saw the side of it. And I do admit one of the sides are like not very that good, like blending wise. It's
Yeah.
just going right into the roof.
Fair enough. You might need to change it. Not everything on Schematica is good. Gasp, I know. That's what happens when you put a bunch of 7-year-olds on a system and then ask them to build stuff. It's like putting a bunch of monkeys on a keyboard and asking them to type Mozart.
I only use Schematica when I actually like have no idea to set up.
I don't think I've ever used Schematica.
Yeah, me either.
But
Probably
you just
only
said I think I'm just interested by like what's it called? Some builds on Schematica are almost like bigger than like a whole base when I like load them in it. They take like nearly hundreds of thousands of blocks and
Well, then you should get started.
Like...
Now, to be fair, if I ever finish this drain, I might actually load it into Schematica at that point. But we will see. It'd be kind of interesting to take the drain out of the water and put it on land or something, and you know, just in theory. I'm not 100% sure yet, but
if you put it on land, wouldn't it just be a big like glass circle because there's no water in it, drained?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You're not wrong. I just think it could be interesting. Nothing else. I mean, yes, you're building a giant glass circle, but like giant glass circles are fairly interesting in and of themselves. Like, this thing's going to take an obscene amount of materials to build. Like, we've only got the 4 corners, and I think that took like a dub worth of glass at this point. So, finishing out the rest, and then the building that's going to go inside of it is going to be a good amount of work. A huge amount of glass, too. Like, we're going to need probably an e-chest full of shulkers worth of glass, of which I don't have any of yet. So, like, all of the sand in the hill over there is going to get converted. Hey, look, I got an idol.
Wow.
I know. I was holding...
circuit movement.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I do, is just walk around in circles. I should go grab some something and actually start working on the drain right there. I know. It's a weird idea. FaZe, you're being irritating.
It's just someone bashed.
Yeah, but I'm excited to get the drain done. It just takes forever. Hey, look! We need to light this up down here. Got mobs spawning down in the chest storage area.
Who could have seen it coming? Mobs spawning on somewhere with no light source.
You now have 11 dislikes.
Okay. And you think that matters?
Oh no, 10.
Eh, whatever.
So do you still have all the like fake subs that Lazy Boy botted you with, or are they gone?
Some of them have left, and I've gotten new subs that have replaced most of those. So, I think YouTube's slowly finding out that none of those are real, and is proceeding to remove them slowly.
He botted me with 17, then the next day 17 unsubscribed, so I'm guessing it's working.
Yeah, so I think thus far like 6 of them have unsubbed, and then like another 6 people have actually subscribed. So eventually it'll just fill in, or at least that's the goal.
My channel is honestly dead.
Nice channel bio.
I'm excited though. Could be worse. Anyway, Halloween's coming up. It's my favorite holiday because I get to give out candy. Yeah, I know. In case you weren't aware, Halloween's coming up, guys.
Whoa.
Like,
We didn't even know that. Thanks for the reminder.
I just randomly put these jack-o'-lanterns here. I had no clue.
Yeah, I didn't even know. You didn't tell us.
There's no thumbnail. There's no thumbnail on this video, Turtle.
There's a thumbnail.
There's no thumbnail because it's a live stream. Like,
Can't you update a thumbnail if you find like the true link of the stream?
something like
the
that.
Settings, yeah.
But it's still a pain. And there's literally no point to it. Unless you want to be an edgelord or something. Why does he do it? No one knows. It's a waste of time.
Pretty sure Taraga dude and FitMC do it. It's like, I think it's so the thumbnail uploads with wherever the video is embedded.
Fair
Like,
enough.
there's literally no point because it's like doing all that work just to get the image to update.
I don't bother to post the original video anyway. I go out and edit all of the content and then re-upload with the new video. Like, if YouTube would allow me to edit all of the content in their actual platform, I might use their stuff, but at the moment they just don't allow you to edit it in the way that I'd need to edit these videos to make, you know, because there's a lot of conversation that goes on in these streams that is just boring and or needs to be cut. Gasp. You know?
Yeah.
And when I cut content from the stream, there's just no purpose for it being there, and I might as well just get rid of it to make the stream shorter. And so I'll take about an hour and cut it down to about 30 minutes or so. And I think that turns out to be a decently watchable video. Normally I know I've got it about right when I can sit through it and watch it and be entertained by it, at least on some level. Like, obviously I helped create the content, so like not everything is going to be entertaining to me because, you know, I talked about it or I've already seen it, but if I can watch it and find 2 or 3 things that I didn't think I even heard during the original stream, it's probably worth uploading what I have. So
thinking about making like a map art section for the map arts that can't or are inappropriate, like a an SFW section in the museum. I'll talk to you about that.
That'd be a decent idea.
Just so like you can legitimately walk through without having to look to one side of the museum.
I don't like the building the museum's in. I think that it. In general, I'm a fan of, like, if we put all the map arts in something like the size of the factory or whatever have you, I think that would be better. Just like one long hallway full of maps and other collectibles, essentially. Like, the clock is an interesting build, but it's not. I don't think it serves well as a museum, is my problem. Because you're trying to cram everything in there, and it feels very claustrophobic, and I like a lot of space in my museums. Anyway, I think that's probably about all I have to talk about this week, unless anybody has anything that they'd like to talk about or anything they found interesting.
How is the contest going?
So I think thus far I have 3 maps submitted, so hopefully by next week I'll have another 3 or 4, possibly more.
Nice.
Generic amoeba. Nice.
I think everybody left both.
I have something that I kind of want to talk about.
Is it your penis size?
No, false. It's that there's currently a free gift card giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of all.
You mean for the map art?
I don't know, I think I jumbled stuff inside of my head and kind of mixed in words from different sentences. But never mind, I forgot what I was going to say anyway.
Yeah, so next week we'll be giving out the gift card for on the 4th. We'll be giving out a gift card for, not a gift card, but a copy of Minecraft in gift card form. So you get the code, not an account. So you get a legitimate Minecraft account next week if your map art is selected. The rules are detailed on the subreddit. I think everybody who's interested already knows about it, but if you haven't... but yeah, we're going to have 3 judges. We're going to have a voting contest. Each judge is going to get a total of 20 points, which he can splatter over however many map arts he finds interesting. The judges are prohibited from entering a map art of their own. And if anybody knows the origin of a map art and is friends or enemies with that person, they won't be able to vote one way or another on that map art. So that's kind of the general inclination we've gone to at the moment. Person with the most points ends up winning the gift card. I may go ahead and give away another second prize next week. I haven't decided yet. That depends on how many entries we have and like if I feel like there was a good second entry that deserved a reward or whatever have you. But we'll see how that goes. There we go. I have unmuted you, JSF. But you do have to use push to talk.
There we go.
Yep. How's it going, man?
Pretty good,
Thanks
man.
for coming in.
I literally cannot log on the server right now. No idea why.
Okay. Are you getting an error of some kind or something?
Yeah, it's like, I think it thinks my version number's out of date, so I'm just gonna start fucking with impact files and see if I can figure it out.
Okay. Like, there are plenty of people on the server, so it's definitely operational.
No, yeah. I don't know what happened, like, unless Minecraft's got an update recently.
It hasn't, and we haven't we've updated the server files recently, but I do that like every 3 days. It's like the thing I do.
Yeah.
I spend more time updating the server than I do playing on it half the time.
Oh, these fucking cancer sites, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. Getting those special clients is a pain in the butt. I hate going through all of that. You just come out of it feeling slimy, like, ew, I'm covered in sweat or whatever.
Yeah, it's the shit out of my controller here. Not my controller, my computer here.
Yeah, it's like going to the pirate bay. Suddenly your computer's performance is bad, and you just don't even know why.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm excited for the map art contest. I sincerely hope we have 6+ entries. It'd be nice to have 10 or more, because then it'd feel like a real competition. And
I don't have materials to make map art.
Does it have to be like an actual map art that was made, or like just a map art that, like, in image form?
An actual map art that exists in the game that I can grab the ID for and show on the stream.
Yeah, you just create a picture that's 128 by 128 or whatever it is. Wait, what's the it's 128, right?
It's 128 by 128.
Yeah.
It's 128 by 128. How many blocks is that? Like,
so somebody has to make the map art and then get it to you too. Like, what if you're just like a million blocks away?
No, I'm actually accepting, like, via teleportation, essentially.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I will pick up your map art via teleportation. You just have to give me the ID. It's not a big deal. I know, but getting the map art from people takes forever, and
no, yeah, I don't think that's that.
It encourages people to donate, not to donate, but to play more by having this map art system, you know, the way it is, and encouraging people to, you know, actually build the map arts. But then, like, the other part of it is, if people had to run all the way here, I don't feel like we would have gotten all the map art entries in time. So.
Yeah, definitely not.
Anyway, all you've got to do is make 16,384 carpets. It's not complicated.
Just make a metric shit ton of carpets, place them down in some sort of order.
Yes, exactly. And you can
should
dupe
have,
carpet. Like, the carpet duper
real
still
design
works.
test.
I think we're going to do that, like, in a week or two after this one. So we kind of keep it up so that we have different things on each stream to talk about or whatever have you with regard to it. I think it'd be kind of cool to not do all of them at the same time.
Sure, sure.
I know. Me creating clickbait and adding more ways for people to be stuck watching the streams.
The 7th map art will shock you.
Yeah, exactly.
Lol.
Well, dude.
Yeah. So the squeaky guy in the background was FaZe Keem. He has since left the stream Discord.
That's always semi-good news. Nothing against FaZe Keem, but generally speaking, not a fan of the younger voices.
I understand that, but I already have Discord turned down quite a bit. Like, Discord and everything else is sitting at about 75%. So,
Sure. Yeah, I usually keep mine pretty low too. Well, actually, no, I can't say that. It all depends on the game.
well, no,
I'm playing,
like for the streams, I cut it.
Yeah.
I cut it down to usually about 75%, give or take. Which I think means that my voice will end up being louder than everybody else's, which is kind of the point. It's my stream. If you want to be louder than me, go talk on your own stream.
Yeah, oh fuck, dude. I think I just deleted the file I wanted to keep, rip.
Nice. At the very least, we have the ability to go ahead and use Recycle Bin on Windows. On Linux, if you do RM, that file is gone.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
the classic RMRF just fuck your life up, dude.
yeah, you're never retrieving that file.
Literally never, dude. It's rough life.
Yeah, it is.
I was when I first started learning Linux commands. That was the first thing I learned not to do. Yeah, the guy was like, "All right, I'm just gonna tell you this now." That way, like he went through like what, like I can't even remember what RF means. Is that remove folder? I mean, RM.
It's recursive and
Yeah.
forced. So
Yeah,
basically, it
recursive.
doesn't ask you. It will go through every single folder and every single file and delete them, but then it won't even ask you to confirm. Like,
Yeah.
you can add one more thing, which they later on did in Linux. Didn't originally have this, but now if you want to do it, you have to do rm-rf and then add on an additional string called -- no preserve root, which will like delete all of the system files and stuff too. So they've made it harder for people to really screw up their system. Like, if you do an rm-rf, all of your applications and stuff will
As long as you're on like the main directory.
yeah.
You just destroy your computer. Well, you don't destroy it, but you fucking basically just.
Well, you could
You
still
delete
boot
everything
into
on
it.
your hard drive,
Yeah. You could still boot into it, but it's basically a useless operating
Yeah.
system. It doesn't even, like, it has folder and file support, no text editor, nothing else, just your hose, basically.
Yeah, dude, you just gotta always do that good old God, dude, I'm getting my CD. Is that Microsoft? Yeah, it's lib.
That's
Linux?
that is both. That is all three of the major platforms.
Are you serious? It's all of them?
CD works on Microsoft Linux and Mac, as well as Unix. So
There's a Linux specific one, right? It's LS, right?
yeah. So on Windows,
Yeah.
that's dir, dir.
Yeah, DIR, and then it's LS to list all items, and then it's
On Linux, it's
CD.
ls. On Mac,
Yeah.
it's ls because Mac is based on Unix, and
yeah.
yeah.
Good old Mac, dude. Those fucking Apple guys just shitting on me because I used Microsoft, and they're like, haha, I got support for my Linux binaries built in to Apple, dude. You have to actually boot up Linux. Which, I mean, it didn't really matter, but I guess it was technically I didn't even actually boot up Linux. I went on Cloud9. Literally, it's just an online site that just did everything for me. And then I just ran my shit off there.
I am completely ignoring the stream chat right now It is. It has devolved. It has devolved.
Oh no.
Soon it'll be press F to pay respects.
Press F to pay respects, dude. You know, I once had a girl reject me and then say that to me. Straight up, literally, like, it's like, oh hey, I was making my name Jennifer. You want to go on a date? She's like, no, you're a nice guy or whatever. And she's like, no, no big deal.
The nice guy things hurt.
Press F to pay respects. Like, oh man, did I just get memed?
Yeah. The whole "you're a nice guy" thing frickin' hurts.
No, I don't think
It's
she
like-
actually said that specifically. I don't even remember. She was like, I think,
What's even worse is "you're a good friend."
yeah, or some shit like that. I honestly didn't care. I mean, I like,
Like, how have women
Literally,
not
I-
learned how to avoid those like two phrases at this point?
yeah, I mean, it's better than them being like, I mean, I've had some bad.
Like I would rather them say "I'm not interested in you." Like I'm not interested in you. That's entirely different context than
For sure.
than oh, you're a nice friend, or you're a nice guy, but no, nothing that comes after the word "but." Like you take a sentence and if it has the word "but" in the middle, everything that was preceding that word, drop it. It means nothing,
Yeah.
and they are, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it personally didn't bother me. But I just thought it was funny. She said press F to pay respects. I literally I went to like a party with her, and then I asked her out like the next day. So I wasn't really like I had any long dwelling feelings.
Fair enough. At least you weren't her friend, so
That's true.
it's worse when you start in the friend zone and end in the friend zone.
Rip.
Rest in peace and love it.
Anyway, I think that's gonna cut this week's stream down to, I think I'm done for today. That is to say.
Oh, okay.
So everybody in the stream chat, press F to pay respect because we're going away. Come on, I want to see like a wall of Fs before I log off.
I got my F in there.
Yeah, just wall of Fs. Come on, guys, we can pull this off.
Okay.
More Fs, more Fs. You're required to like spam F until YouTube like freaking
I can't spam.
destroys your account.
YouTube.
Oh, dude, Jot's in here.
Jot is in here.
Yeah, we're about to end the stream. Bro.
Come on, more Fs.
I can't. I'll get banned, bro.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Make sure to check out the weekly live stream summary. It helps. When it comes out, give it a big thumbs up. Watch it for like all 30 minutes, even if you have to watch it in the muted background or whatever.
Helps grow 99.
It does help grow 9B9T, and it's appreciated. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.